Since Apple has still not added a clipboard manager to the Mac, a few apps have implemented this functionality, and one of them is called Paste, which does just that. It's an app that stores everything you copy and lets you paste it somewhere else later. As someone who uses Windows, I appreciate the absurdity of needing an app for this, and based on how much it costs, I think it needs to know more than just copy and paste. So let's check out the interface. Its implementation of the clipboard feels fresh rather than a text-based approach that other apps use. Paste uses cards, which looks appropriate, and this lets you see at a glance which app or content was copied from, and there's the option to preview or edit the content before you paste it. It gets out of the way when it's not needed and only shows up when you trigger it. There's also a search option, which I find works most of the time. It searches only direct titles and content of a text, but it can't find text within links, which, to be honest, will be asking for a lot. You can pin and organize frequently used content into categories or pin boards, as Paste calls it, at the top area here, which goes beyond other apps that I've tried out. And another cool feature is a paste stack, where you can copy multiple items, keep it in a stack, and paste them in any order. This is very useful for code snippets. In settings, there is an option to ignore copied content from specific apps for security, like passwords and keys. You can remove it from the menu bar as well, and change the shortcuts to activate the app. Overall, the interface feels smooth and fast. Now let's talk about price. There is a trial, but no free version. So if you do decide to get Paste, you will eventually have to pay for it. Now, here is the kicker. It's a subscription. However, it is only one subscription for all of your devices. If you decide to go monthly, it will cost you $4 a month. But if you do decide to save, it will be only $30 a month. Yeah. Overall, I think Apple is intentionally leaving gaps like not having a clipboard on the Mac open so that apps like Paste can fill that vacuum and charge you $30 a month so that Apple can take their 30% cut. Now, as a clipboard manager, it's hard to find a rival that is well designed, has a beautiful interface, and works as intended. The price model is a bit steep, and the lack of a one time purchase makes it even steeper. Overall, I think it's a 4 out of 5. So, final thoughts. Do I see myself using this? Now, until there's a clipboard manager on the Mac, I think this is the best on the market. There are alternatives that are free that I have used in the past. In fact, the next video is going to be on a Paste alternative that is free. But yes, I use Paste. So that's my review on Paste. If you don't know, now you know.